Alright, hello everyone, KirbyVolt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Tales Berseria Blind. First things first, let's get our expedition out of the way.
Take a look at this.
And get the 2 loses, well. We're exploring a new area though, so maybe we'll get something cool. I got a lizard tail and Sleepy Princess picture book. Whatever that means. We'll keep going there. Alright. So at the very end of the last episode, I was talking about how I don't know how to use the Denor and enough bottles, and if someone has put something in the comments by this point, my apologies, I haven't read it, but I finally looked it up. I was not the only one who did not know how to use these. You can't use them from the main menu for some reason, so like, honestly, I'm, like, one of my little nitpicks again. Like, the sound mixing was one of my nitpicks early on, but this is a nitpick. If everything else can be used on this menu, there is no excuse for these to not be able to be used on this menu. You cannot use these on this menu for whatever reason. That seems dumb. These should be put into a separate area, or at least have like a description here saying, do this in order to use them. How do you use them? Well, if we go to our handy-dandy help guide, there actually was hints for us for how to use these. The problem is, and this is another kind of like thing, technically speaking, see how it says new right there? If it says new, that means the game did not prompt us at any point of how to use these. It probably did here, and I misread, and I just kind of forgot about it, so that's my bad. But it's the same concept. You press the left trigger, for in my case, or the L2 button if you're playing the PlayStation 4. And you get this menu. So, many questions. If it's just to bring up a simple menu like that, again, why can't I just click it here to do that? That just seems really, really stupid. I get that this is a quick shortcut, but if you don't know the shortcut, having another way would have been nice. So, that said, we can now use these, and I was not the only one. I had looked it up, and there was a lot of threads on many different sites saying, I don't know how to use this. So, yeah, that's a silly design choice there, but oh well. We are now back on this, so where we need to go. Search for unicorn's horn to make the Omega Elixir. Okay. I don't think we can go there, though. Can we? Because technically speaking, where is that? Yeah, I don't think we can, because that's Northgand, and if I'm not mistaken, we cannot, yeah, that's Port Zexon. So, yeah. There's no need to use one of them right now, because we're in Port Renede, so we won't be going there, so I guess we'll have to put the side quest off for a little bit. That was our whole idea last episode. So in the last episode, we basically start up a side quest to help this one kid make this Omega Elixir. Seemed pretty neat. But it looks like we kind of have to we have to delay that for a bit, since we can't really get back to the location they're asking for us to go right now. So, that being said, excuse me, and again, I love Dial and Kudagani in the background right there. Yeah, because the place we'd want to go is up in Northgand, and we can't go there. So instead, we can go to the Salt Docks to continue the story. Or, we can do whatever the heck this is, which is apparently, this is like right next to the capital. The heck? Seriously? That's like so close to the capital. And yet, nothing here? Something's fishy about this. I tell ya. What is that?
Is that a fighting arena of some sort? I don't see any demons
I
around.
see like a portal to the netherworld.
Look! There's something spewing out of the middle!
I sense a really malicious force emanating from it.
Let's punch it.
Probably the vengeful spirits of those who fought and died here looking for glory!
Thanks for that. Now I've got goosebumps.
That scared you?
Let's try not to wind up as more vengeful spirits.
Alright, well, what is... Hello. Here you can battle way specific types of demon. Oh, okay. As certain amounts of demons have been defeated more appear. The battles were over when all demons have been completely wiped out. If you're defeating a battle, you will return to your original pre-battle status. Make sure to prepare yourself thoroughly before stepping in. First time you clear this challenge, you receive a reward, so give it your all. Do it anyway! Who cares? We got cool battle music. We got cool battle music here, man. I like this battle music. Thunder Blitz! Woohoo! Hello, we got more octopi. These are all small fry. We can take these guys, no problem. Alright, yeah. How's it going? How's it going? Get a consuming claw on you. I hope you have a nice time with that. So yeah, I like this because this is perfect for. I'm hoping we get experience from this. I know sometimes in these kind of situations you don't, but I would hope we do, because that way we can actually level up quite significantly. And I'm okay with that, especially if we're having a good fun time just being the crud out of the guys. Alright, hello, how's it going? Yeah, these guys! I'm sure this is going to get more difficult, but right now... And there's a lot of them, to be fair, so spellcasters are having some problems, so I think, based on that... Get Rokuro out here. So Rokuro can help kind of level the playing field a bit. Okay, and that's not good for us that we both got stunned, but we're fine. Let's gotta keep using our Consuming Claw pretty much, because we have so much soul gauge right now. There is, like, no reason to not use it. Let's do it again. Because, yeah, we just keep getting soul gauge like no one's business. So just keep doing it. There we go. Just get back down to 3, and it's back up to 5 already. See, this is. I thought for a second that was Laphicet. That was a bad guy, but that's just Laphicet. Laphicet's not a bad guy. Don't be silly. Thunder Blitz. So how many waves of there is there of this? Get this Mud Slime because he's almost dead. I'm pretty much hesitant to even use a Hyogi at this point, even though it would be very helpful, but there might be like a super powerful one later, so might as well save it, just to be safe. Especially if we're just gonna keep getting slimes like this. Bye, slime. Hi, slime, how's it going? Yeah, because we can just... Yeah, this is child's play right now. Come on, game. This is a level 4 area? Bull crap. Alright, got Dragoneer. Nice, nice. We got a lot of stuff. Lulu Doll. Interesting. Venus Satchel. And we got a well-worn bag, a Lulu Doll. Cell Summit, Poison. This is a water element. Okay, yes. I'm aware about what poison does, thank you. And we defeat all the demons. Hooray! We got, allows you to perform different arts by pressing attack while guarding. Ooh.
Looks like we won't be joining the party.
I can see why this place is the stuff of cautionary bedtime.
No, you can't. Those are all small fry.
The Abbey's keeping way the hell away.
We shouldn't let
The Abbey's a bunch of wusses.
But this place could still be a good chance to hone our combat skills.
Well, yeah, see, that's a good...
Most everything we fought here seems to follow a pattern. This is a good place for tactical training.
If we ever end up on another island like this one, we should probably come prepared for the kinds of enemies we'll face.
This was so hard. No, it wasn't. What do you guys... We all went and fought the same thing, didn't we? It was not that hard, guys. Just saying. Not sure if there's anything around here, but I might as well check while we're here, and then we'll actually go do story stuff. Now that we've done a little bit of meandering. Ooh. There is a cat's chest here. We got a drop earring right. Okay, well, we have the drop earring left, so now I got both of them. Neat-a-reenie. Now I got a lot more cat orbs though, because that dwindled our cat orb supply quite a bit. But yeah, that was fun. I don't see why it was not that big of a deal, guys. Let's see, you're still working on that, so you're fine. Magilou, are you still working on... Yeah, you are. Alright. At some other point, we will get those all traded out. Alrighty then, my good friend Benwick. Let's ship off to finally actually do the plot.
It's too bad that wasn't the real Ifreed. But I'm glad everyone on the ship is feeling better.
Yeah. Though it sounds like they never want to touch that Salatoma stuff ever again.
What about Eleanor?
She took it too, and her face went all wow.
I don't mean how she looked. I mean how she actually feels.
Oh, well, she looks like she feels better too.
Good.
You're worried about her, aren't you, Velvet?
No, it's nothing like
She's
that.
worried about her, be worried about you.
Let me tell you something, kiddo. When young maidens ripen, they have trouble expressing their feelings.
So Velvet's right then?
Magilou! Quit giving Loppy that confusing thoughts.
Quite confusing me on what you're even talking about.
Expressing those feelings, I see.
I get where they're going with some of that, but I don't know where they're going with that.
The Abbey is supposed to exist to bring peace and order to the world.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it
Everything
brings
does.
an order, but not a
Everything
peaceful
Lord
one.
Melchior and Shepherd Artorias do. It ought to be rooted in that mission. And yet, something just doesn't feel right here.
Good. Because that's pretty much how it is. It does not feel right.
That knowledge is not for you.
She's not allowed to know why birds fly, by the way. That's where that quote came from.
Whoa, easy there. Just asking.
Sorry. I was just deep in thought. Is there something you need from me?
Nah, just heard a bunch of sighs and wondered if you were feeling sick or anything.
No, I drank my Salatoma juice.
Ah, tasted like crap, didn't it?
It wasn't that bad.
Hey,
What?
are you afraid of demons?
No, I am not. It's more like I despise them.
Okay. But... tell us why.
10 years ago, a group of them attacked my village. They destroyed everything. And everyone.
Including your family?
Yes.
Oh.
The only family I had at that point was my mother. And in all the chaos, she... All I have left of her is this hand mirror she gave me. I didn't want anyone else to have to feel the way I did. And so I became an exorcist in order to destroy demons. So you can keep your pity.
Gotcha. I will then.
Being completely fair there, Eleanor, technically speaking, you can't ostracize every single one of the groups just because some of them did bad stuff. Just saying. I mean, that's hard, especially when you have propaganda that pretty much says that they're all crappy, but I don't know about Velvet, but Rokro for sure, I don't think is a terrible person.
What is that?
That's a very good question.
A type of bird native to this area.
It's adorable. I want one.
Penguin.
I like
Their
penguins.
meat is succulent and tender, and makes a lovely
No,
stew.
we're not eating it.
Wow, what's it
We're not
taste
eating
like?
it.
You'd eat that poor thing?
We're not eating it.
Savage.
It's King Deity's best friend.
Talk, demon.
She only ate other
It was
demons,
one
to be
of my mother's
fair.
Specialties.
All right, enough of the chit-chat. Magilou, what's this grimoire friend of yours like?
Well, how do I put it? Oh. You know, like that.
What?
What?
Well, to put it in a way those of meager imagination can understand, Grimm's got a sort of listless, aristocratic air about her. A noble woman in her twilight, you could say.
Huh. So you mean like a woman, but different from Velvet and Eleanor?
Okay.
You're not wrong there. Tell you what, just keep an eye out for a grown woman.
Grown woman. Okay, I got it.
Well, since we got her name, we could start by asking around.
Exactly. Now you're talking.
Wouldn't you know where she lives, though, Magilou?
What's up, kiddo?
Magilou, you're a grown woman yourself. So why is it you have trouble clearly expressing your real
This is not the time left, he said.
Good question. Put simply, a long time ago, mine broke. Bagow! Chapoom! Bye-bye!
Your feelings broke?
Come on. Let's question the townsfolk.
You know, part of me feels like I think Magilou actually is Grimoire. I don't know why, but that just kind of seems like the train of thought that she would do when she just wants to come to here, because this is like... This is nice music! Oh man, I can add to my summer playlist. Yeah! It's all nice and bouncy and stuff, and then what do we got? Nothing here. No card games. There's no card games. I don't want it. What's down here? Ooh! Give me the orbs. I will take all the orbs and, red lavender. That's a new one. Jump off cliff. I like this town. This town's awesome. Doo-boo-boo-boo. So, yeah, the music is great. Cat's just... Now, how do we get down there? Well, first things first, we're gonna stupidly save again. And have the frame rate, that frame rate just kind of tanked for a quick sec. That's kind of the weird thing, is that sometimes the frame rate does tank. I'm not sure if it's because I'm recording, or if it's because the game itself just has problems sometimes. Ah, dang it. Do not have enough to open that one. Okay. Oh, well, it's not in this area anyway, so... We'll just keep... I like this place. This town's neat. Cat's orbs under the docks. So yeah. I want a big, giant, shiny crab to show up now. You pat that boat. You pat that boat, good sir.
It's become common practice to use Southgan lumber for shipbuilding, but there's a reason. Our trees really are the best for it.
Natant trees only grow in Southgand. Their wood is light, tough, and doesn't rot. Perfect for shipbuilding.
You know your stuff.
Are those giant
Long ago,
pineapples?
before people knew how to build seafaring vessels, Midgan and Southgan were separate countries. Then our ancestors fashioned rafts out of Natant logs and floated all the way to Midgan. A Midgan craftsman, amazed to see a humble raft cross the open sea, returned with our ancestors here to Southgand.
He had used the Natant logs to build a large, sturdy ship.
Thanks to him, commerce took off between Midgan and Southgan, and the age of exploration began. The excitement of a new age had everyone floating on air, but within mere decades, Midgan declared war on Southgand.
Ironically enough, it was ships made from trees from their islands that enemies used to invade them.
The fighting continued for a long time, but in the end, Midgan emerged the victor. Our islands were occupied. As hard as things were, our ancestors still like to joke about it. They'd say, age of exploration, more like age of exploitation.
When things were that bad, they could still joke about it?
Southganders have always been a cheerful bunch. We tend to look for the silver lining in every...
I like that.
It may not seem like it these days, but Southgan used to be a place where the laughter would never cease. Some people even used to call it shenanigans.
Shenanigans. This must have been a really fun place.
Shenanigans. We got a life bottle. We have enough. All right. Well, good sir, you pat that. There. You happy, future me? I used the counter. And now you're gonna be upset about that I used it again. 2 episodes on a row, mind you. Shish. Hello. Okay, well, this is a nice, nice patio you got here. Just inspecting it. Just making sure that's nice and safe. Looks pretty safe to me. This clears your inspection. Alright, guess, not gonna let the inspector out that way. That was nice of you. So, try not to punch you later. Alright, what we got over here? We got like a... I thought that was a bird. I was excited if it was a bird. This is probably like a church. Yep. Everyone's doing their stuff. How's it going?
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Are you talking to me, perchance?
I am. You look so deeply sinful, I wouldn't even know where to begin. Now confess!
What exactly do you guys...
How long have I waited to bear my son
You guys pray to a Nominat? Like, I don't get what they, like,
the
pray
courage.
to.
Praise be to the Empyreans who have bestowed upon me this chance today.
Ah, your devotion to the Empyreans is most...
No, it is you who has captured my devotion, my darling. There's no one else I want but you.
Me? But my life is in service to the Empyreans.
Hush. I want you to look at me the way I look at you. Hold me, darling. Smother me in your embrace.
Okay, then.
I don't...
Those were the kind of lines I read in a romance novel. It wasn't even that exciting a book. I wasted so many hours with that piece of trash. Please, forgive me for not putting myself to better use.
Ah! Lying to a priest! How could you?
Oh, no. I meant to confess my sins, but instead my confession was another sin. Forgive me, Father, I've transgressed once more.
I don't want to forgive you.
Okay, we're gonna still talk to you?
Come, sinner.
What?
And
Who? Me? I don't think I've done much.
Oh, everyone has their own. Okay, that's neat.
No, my son. You must be mistaken. For I can tell just from how you dress that a great many sins weigh heavily upon
Wow,
your heart.
rude.
But it's not too late for you yet. You must confess your sins and repent.
Yeah, I hear you, but I really can't think of anything.
Have you ever wielded violence?
No, all I wield are my swords.
Well, have you hurt anybody with your swords?
Yeah, but I haven't been able to land a killing blow yet. I've still got a long way to go. But the next time, I'll kill him.
No, you have it all wrong. You must repent for how you've used your swords.
Oh, I get it. I need to improve my cutting technique, right?
That's not what I meant either.
Ah, and what do you mean? It's a priest's job to guide the layman, right? You'll have to start speaking more clearly if you want anyone to trust your advice. Get your act together, man.
Yes. I'll reflect upon the error of my ways. Wait, what?
Exactly. Okay, that was great. Also, he'd like to repent about being a crazy time-traveling weirdo and manipulating a bunch of stupid kids. But he did that in the future, but he knows about it because he came from the past, and I need to stop making the Kingdom Hearts references here, but they're just too rich to make. Let's see what we got on the map. We got 2, like, weird things over there. I want to check what those are first, and then it looks like the starfruit is that away. Anywho, so that's the right way to go. What do you got here? Ooh, fish. Yummy fish. Fish is tasty as long as it's cooked right. I really like this town. This town's, like, really, really chill. I'd love to live in a town like this, or like some kind of like seaside town, but especially like with a nice beach. But a lot of those towns are like near the equator or closer to the equator, and they're like super hot. So I'd be really bad at living at those places. I can't talk to you. Right, we got stuff done. Because I'm really bad with heat, so that's why I prefer winter. So I would probably live more in like a winter town if I could. Yeah, maybe like a winter port town. That'd be nice. All right, so what? There's a thing here. I'm gonna. Oh, the thing is the ladder. I'm dumb. All right, but we're gonna go up. We're gonna see what's up here. Up here is on the treasure chest. We got silky paper. We're just getting a lot of cool stuff today. And then we'll go back down here. Talk to this good fella. How you doing, sir? Wait, no. Not you, I guess. Who is the fella? You!
So how do you like our island? Nice
Yeah, I was just commenting about that. It's pretty
Quite
neat.
a bit different from Logris.
This place was even more relaxed before the opening. But recently, a lot of our young folk have gone starry-eyed about the city and left us in the lurch.
Oh, really?
Still better than it was when the demons first started showing up. We have the Abbey to thank for that. And because people are traveling more now, the need for ships has skyrocketed.
Okay, so I guess that part's
The
good.
industry is booming.
In other words, when the money started flowing, people let it go to their heads?
That and those exorcists and soldiers from the bigger cities, they really seemed sophisticated. People from the other islands wear different clothes and have things we don't, you know?
Getting worked up and worked over by what's trendy. Is that foolishness not the very definition of youth?
Yep.
If this keeps up, our island's traditions will fade away.
Yeah, that's no good.
That's what
As
worries
long as
me.
they're not, like, horrible, it's kind of good to preserve that type of history, you know?
Give young people the freedom to be themselves.
Well, I hope they return at some point. That would be nice if they did. Because it is kind of like, I don't know, this seems like a cooler place to me than the freaking capital. The capital is just a generic whatever city, man. This is a town with personality. This is a better town than the capital, so forget them. And the capital also has a bunch of crazy, stupid people like the Abbey and whatnot, so yeah, there's also that too. So, with a nice save taken care of, well, we've already been there. Never mind. I was like, let's go to the beach, and we've already been on there. So this is where we'd want to go next. Aha! So she would be around here. Supposedly. Like, hiding under the docks? Or right here.
Still no leads on that grimoire lady.
Magilou, when did you get that letter from her you mentioned?
Hard to say. It must have been last year? A decade ago?
A
Take
decade?
this seriously, or I'll feed you to the sharks.
Oh, what? I think I'd at least rate a kraken.
Keep this up and I swear I'll eat... It's them!
Oh, hey, how's it going?
The final preparations are complete. Once you've assumed your new post, everyone will act on your command.
Thank you, sister. But to be honest, I worry that these shoes I'm filling might just be a bit too big for me.
You possess a special strength and quality that others lack.
Like the lack of an eye.
Shepherd Artorias has high hopes for your deployment to Palamedes. Fear not. Just be yourself and you'll do fine. Believe you're a leader, and you will be.
Yes, I'll try to make you proud, sister.
They're sending him to Palamedes? Is that the name of a facility on this island?
I had better get going.
Safe travels.
We'll speed her up. I'm sorry. Just, she's been
one more
a
thing.
jerk to us, so.
Be careful around the demon in Haria. It's stronger than it looks. We've even had some casualties.
So, does she outrank him, or does he outrank her? Like, where's their ranking? I know they're brother and sister, but...
Also, if you must drink the water, remember to boil it.
Okay, maybe she outranks him, or maybe she's just being a perfect sister. Is she older than him? Are they twins? I don't know.
I know, I worry too much. But I just can't help myself.
Alright, let's go back to the tropical music.
Sounds like it's a pretty feisty
I want tropical music.
If so, it may prove useful.
Still, what magical timing for Oscar to show up here at the very same hour we do.
Oh?
I understand your suspicion of me, but have you any proof?
To be fair, it didn't seem like you knew he was here
It's
either.
true. But as an exorcist, you're certainly sympathetic to the Abbey's cause.
And soon you may wish we were sympathetic.
Eleanor hasn't been snitching on us. I'm sure of it.
Okay, yeah, we can at
How
least
would you
vouch
know?
that.
Are you watching her even when she's taking a bath?
Huh? No, I don't. I always stay outside when she's taking a bath. And
When did she take a bath?
Then isn't it possible she's communicating with the Abbey in secret while you're not there?
You pledged to obey me until the day you die, correct?
yes, that I did.
I'm a little confused while we're having this internal struggle right now.
Remember, when you two trade blows, only the Abbey wins.
One less demon, and one less traitor for them to worry about.
While we're standing around here arguing, that demon could be attacking Grimoire.
That's also a good point.
It's true. Let's find some more people to question.
I know there's still that tension right there. I'm not sure. Why are you stirring the pot, Magilou? Didn't you want to beat your friend too? Okay, whatever. You did let them know they were here? Well, okay, whatever. It's fine. We're just gonna go find a save point, which is gonna be back the way we came, it looks like. So, that's a thing. And we'll be done for this one for now. So, thank you all very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Tales Berseria Blind. If you like this video, please consider hitting that like button below, and if you want to see more content from me, please consider subscribing. Tales Berseria is available on PlayStation 4 and Steam. Steam is how I'm playing it. Oh, got another box guy! Got another box guy! Yay! Give Bandai Namco or Namco Bandai, whichever you prefer, your support, and have a lot of fun with this game. Otherwise, please have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Until then, ciao!